How many times have you heard someone say, occupational health and safety is just common sense? You'd be surprised how often this sentiment is echoed, but let's be clear, it's a gross oversimplification. Occupational health and safety, or OHS, is a complex field that extends far beyond the realm of common sense. You see, it's not just about knowing not to stick your hand in a running machine or to avoid spilling hot coffee on yourself. It's a multidimensional discipline that involves legal, ethical, and practical aspects. Think about it. Different industries have different hazards. A construction worker's risks aren't the same as those of a lab technician. And it's not just about physical hazards. We're also talking about factors like stress, which can be just as detrimental to one's health and safety. So, the idea that one can navigate through all these complexities armed only with common sense is, quite frankly, a dangerous misconception. And then there's the legal side of things. Every country has its own laws and regulations when it comes to occupational health and safety. Adhering to these isn't just about avoiding penalties. It's about protecting employees and ensuring a safe, healthy work environment. This requires knowledge and understanding that goes beyond what is commonly known or perceived. Ethically, employers have a responsibility to ensure the safety and well-being of their employees. This isn't just about preventing accidents or illnesses. It's about promoting overall health and well-being. It's about creating a culture of safety where everyone is aware of and committed to maintaining a safe work environment. Practically speaking, implementing effective OHS practices requires resources, planning, and management. It's not just a matter of common sense. It requires a strategic approach, continuous evaluation, and adaptation. It's an ongoing process that requires commitment and effort from everyone involved. So, is occupational health and safety just common sense? Think again. It's a complex, multifaceted discipline that plays a crucial role in every workplace. It's about creating a culture of safety, adhering to laws, and ensuring the well-being of all employees. It's about more than just avoiding accidents. It's about ensuring a safe, healthy, and productive work environment. So, is occupational health and safety just common sense? Think again. Remember the Bhopal Gas Tragedy of 1984, one of the world's worst industrial disasters? This grievous incident occurred in the heart of India, in Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. The Union Carbide India Limited pesticide plant was the epicenter of this catastrophe. It was a night of sheer horror when a lethal gas, methyl isocyanate, leaked from the plant and enveloped the city in its deadly shroud. The tragedy was not just a sudden mishap. It was a cumulative result of numerous ignored safety measures and warnings. The plant, dealing with such hazardous substances, was shockingly deficient in safety protocols. The cooling system, designed to keep the methyl isocyanate at a safe temperature, was malfunctioning. The gas scrubber, which should have neutralized any escaping gas, was out of service. The flare tower, another safety measure to burn off any escaping gas, was inadequately sized. These oversights were akin to inviting disaster. The aftermath of this negligence was unimaginably devastating. The immediate impact was catastrophic, with thousands losing their lives in the first few hours. The city awoke to streets littered with the bodies of humans and animals alike. But the horror didn't end there. The gas had a lingering effect, causing long-term health issues for the survivors. Respiratory problems, eye issues, and immune and neurological disorders became the unwanted companions of the survivors. Pregnant women suffered miscarriages, and children born after the incident experienced growth and cognitive impairments. The soil and water around the area were contaminated, impacting the city's agriculture and leading to chronic health issues in the population. The tragedy didn't stop at the health problems. The social fabric of Bhopal was torn apart. Many survivors were ostracized due to their health conditions. The stigma and discrimination faced by the gas-affected families added another layer to their suffering. Despite the magnitude of the tragedy, the response from Union Carbide was woefully inadequate. The compensation provided was a pittance compared to the suffering and damage caused. Moreover, the cleanup of the site was not properly carried out, leaving a toxic legacy that continues to affect the health of the local population. The Bhopal gas tragedy is a chilling example of what can happen when occupational health and safety measures are overlooked. It's a grim testament to the importance of workplace safety and the need for stringent regulations and enforcement. The incident underscores the necessity of proactive safety measures, regular equipment checks, and emergency response plans in industries dealing with hazardous substances. The tragedy also highlights the need for corporate responsibility and accountability. Companies must be held accountable for their actions and must bear the responsibility of ensuring the safety of their workers and the surrounding communities. The Bhopal Gas Tragedy serves as a stark reminder of the devastating consequences when occupational health and safety measures fail. Let this tragedy be a lesson to us all about the importance of safety in the workplace, the value of human life, and the dire consequences of negligence. Why should we prioritize occupational health and safety? That's the question we're going to dive into now. Occupational health and safety, or OHS, is more than just a buzzword or a box to tick. It's a vital component of any workplace, irrespective of the industry. It's about safeguarding the well-being of employees, and by extension, the success of the business. You see, a safe and healthy workplace is not just about preventing accidents and injuries, although that is a significant part of it. When we talk about OHS, we're talking about creating an environment where employees can do their best work without fear of harm. So, how does OHS contribute to productivity? Well, when employees know that their safety and health are taken seriously, they are more likely to be engaged and motivated. They spend less time worrying about potential hazards and more time focusing on their tasks. This leads to increased productivity and quality of work. Furthermore, businesses that prioritize OHS often see lower rates of absenteeism and turnover. When employees feel safe, they are more likely to stay with the company and less likely to take time off due to work-related illnesses or injuries. This continuity and consistency can significantly contribute to a company's overall success. But it's not just about the bottom line. OHS also plays a crucial role in fostering a positive company culture. A commitment to safety and health shows employees that they are valued and respected. It creates a sense of trust and camaraderie, which can lead to increased job satisfaction and employee morale. And let's not forget about the legal implications. Compliance with OHS regulations is not optional. It's a legal requirement. Non-compliance can result in hefty fines, lawsuits, and damage to a company's reputation. So, in a nutshell, occupational health and safety is a win-win for everyone involved. It benefits the employees, the business, and society as a whole. It's not just about preventing accidents or complying with laws. It's about creating a culture of care and respect. Occupational health and safety isn't just about preventing accidents. It's about creating a healthier, happier, and more productive workplace. Now that we've debunked some misconceptions and understood the importance of occupational health and safety, what should we remember? First and foremost, let's reiterate, occupational health and safety, OHS, is more than just common sense. It's a systematic approach to managing safety and health hazards in the workplace. It involves identifying, assessing, and controlling risks to workers in all types of work environments. Recall the tragic Bhopal gas incident that we discussed earlier. It's an unfortunate reminder of how a lack of proper health and safety measures can lead to devastating consequences. Thousands of lives were lost, and countless others were affected, all due to inadequate safety systems and protocols. This historical tragedy underlines the grave importance of OHS in every industry, no matter how big or small. Moreover, OHS is not just about preventing accidents and illnesses. It's also about promoting a healthy and productive work environment. When workers feel safe, they are more likely to be satisfied, motivated, and productive. On the flip side, an unsafe work environment can lead to high turnover, low morale, and poor performance. It's clear, then, that investing in OHS is not just a moral obligation, but also a smart business strategy. Additionally, remember that OHS is everyone's responsibility. It's not just up to managers or safety officers. Every single person in the workplace has a role to play in creating and maintaining a safe work environment. From following safety protocols to reporting hazards, every action counts. One last point to remember, OHS is a continuous process. It's not a one-off task that you can tick off your to-do list. It requires ongoing commitment, evaluation, and improvement. As technologies and work practices evolve, so too must our approach to health and safety. Remember, when it comes to occupational health and safety, it's better to be safe than sorry. So let's all strive to make our workplaces safer and healthier for everyone. As we wrap up, take a moment to reflect on what we've discussed today. Occupational Health and Safety, or OHS, is not a box to check or a formality to be complied with. It's an essential aspect of every workplace, a commitment to the well-being of every employee. Imagine the difference it would make if we all took OHS more seriously in our respective workplaces. How many accidents could be prevented? How many lives could be improved? That's the power of promoting a culture of safety and health at work. In the end, remember that it's not just about policies or procedures. It's about people. It's about you and me, our colleagues, our friends, and our families. So let's take that step. Let's champion OHS in our workplaces, not because we have to, but because we care. Occupational health and safety is everyone's responsibility. Let's make our workplaces safer and healthier one step at a time.